Howdy mates, good afternoon. It is Tuesday, March 30th, 2021, and since I finished my classes for the day at 11, I decided to pay a visit to the famed Ohio Caverns, which is one of the most popular geologic sites in the state of Ohio. So, the Ohio Caverns is based in West Liberty, Ohio, and Ohio Caverns is an excellent example of a Columbus limestone cave formation. And much of the Columbus limestone came from, I believe it's either the Devonian or the Mississippian period during the Paleozoic era in terms of geologic time. But down underneath all of this ground is the whole cavern network, and it's quite large, as a matter of fact. But normally, right now, they're just doing a winter tour at the moment. It's kind of a combination of the natural wonder and the historic tour. So it's essentially like a blend between the both of them. And actually, here, you have a chance to look at some different trees. They actually have a tree tour as well along the grounds of Ohio Caverns. But yeah, so really with this cave formation, you can see plenty of stalactites and stalagmites. And for those of you who are not really sure what the difference is between the two of them, stalactites like to hang from a ceiling. And then stalagmites, on the other hand, they like to form from the ground instead. Think of it this way. You hear stalac with the C. I like to think of that as ceiling. And then when you hear stalag, you hear the G that can stand for the ground. But those particular formations are completely made out of calcite, also known as calcium carbonate. Calcite's just a short name for the same thing. And you have to figure these formations take thousands of years. And I know I've been here a couple of times over the past few years, and really there isn't too much high of a difference. I mean, you have to think, these caves practically existed since even the last ice age that happened through here in the till plains of Ohio. So I may actually just show a couple of pictures because we're not allowed to take videos while we're in the cave, but we can take pictures. So that is a plus. Thank goodness. Yeah, this place was practically discovered on accident. Just a local farmhand, can't remember the person's name, but they noticed that water was going down a sinkhole at a rather rapid rate, and soon discovered, that there was a whole cave network. And walking down in that cave, it's in some of its natural state, but when it was discovered for the very first time, it just would have been completely filled with mud. And some parts it still is, because only a little portion of the entire cave network is available. Yeah, I mean, and what's even crazier is there's up to 3 different levels of the cave. So technically, the deepest that we're able to go in this cave is about 103 or so feet, but it can go probably even deeper. Or not probably, it does. So you probably anywhere around 200 to 300. I mean, we're only seeing tip of the iceberg, you know? So, highly recommended spot to come out here. And you really have a good chance to see a lot of the glacial moraines, all these hills that lie in western Ohio. And most of that is due to a known formation called the Bellefontaine Outlier. For those of you who have not heard of that, well, the Bellefontaine Outlier is in the town of Bellefontaine, and it is known to be one of the highest points in the state of Ohio, as a matter of fact. But the Bellefontaine Outlier was a portion of where, when the glaciers were passing through, that part of the bedrock did not get smoothed out. It was rather resistant. And it even holds rocks from the Devonian period. So it's very unique in terms of where it is. But a lot of those variables is how we really get our landscape, and even our caves too. I mean, there could be so many more known caves that haven't even been discovered yet, you know? It's crazy to think about. So alrighty, thought I would share that with you guys. Hope you learned something. It would have been better, honestly, to actually do a video down in the cave to actually show you guys visually what it is I'm talking about. But I'll provide some pictures and a couple of articles just to help you guys out, in case if you're interested. Alrighty, hope all of you enjoy your Tuesday, and Journey on a Journey is out. Take care, folks.